thanks everyone for coming. I know it's a difficult time for an NRL season, and from a club point of view, it's really important for us today to announce the long-term signing of Paul for another 2 years and making Paul a Shark for life. Paul resembles everything here at the Sharks that we encourage. He's tough, he's relentless, and he's an ultimate competitor. And for us to have him tied up here at the Sharks, it's a great day for the club. He goes down with players such as E.T., Greg Pearce, and Gavin Miller, that are greats of this club. And to play your whole career at one club is a rare feat, and for Paul to do it at Cronulla is really important. And once again, he's the core of our club, and we build around him, and we will be for the next couple of years. So once again, I'm really proud to have him as the leader of our club and here for another 4 years.
Easy decision in the end?
Yeah, it was pretty easy. I've been here, for a long time now, and I really love the club, and I love the area in general, and enjoy living here. So, and I think it's a good time for someone to stand up and I suppose be the figurehead of the club, and like Shane said, help the club move forward. And I want to do that, and I want this club to succeed. And I'm looking forward to the next 4 years.
What is a one club man to you?
Yeah, it was something that probably my dad said to me from when I first started my career. All them years ago, he said he thinks it's a good thing. It's not, doesn't happen that often these days. So it's something that's always stuck in my mind. And while there's been times over the year where I probably have thought about other things, at the end of the day, I'm going to be pretty proud at the end of my career to stay at one club this whole time.
You're a competitor and a winner. How determined to turn us into a winning club?
Yeah, obviously that's the biggest thing. Probably to get results on the field is going to help the whole club in general, and that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to just go out and compete. I want to win games and be successful. And there's nothing better than playing at this ground. My last game, my Toronto game, I think there was 16,000 people here, and it's such a good ground to play at when we're winning and when things are going well, and we get it packed, and that's what I want to see as much as possible.
Did you think about going anywhere else?
Yeah, look, I've had over the years there's been other things come up, and I have thought long and hard about a few of them. But yeah, like I said, probably at the end of the day, I would have found it hard to leave and go to a new area, and I suppose become part of that community. I'm already a major part of the community here, and everyone here is really nice to me. So at the end of the day, I don't think I would have been comfortable going anywhere else, and I'm happy with my decision to be here the whole time.
Has the idea of retirement ever at all entered your mind yet?
Not yet. I think about it. So I've been thinking about it probably the past couple of years, and just wondering. I think I've been improving every year and still sort of getting better and playing good footy, and as long as I'm doing that, I won't be thinking about it.
Do you think this deal is long enough to be part of a premiership at Cronulla?
Yeah, look, it's a hard thing. That's what every club in the competition is here for, to win a premiership, and that's what we're here for too. But I think that my main focus now is just attracting good players to this club and winning regularly at the club and getting into semi-finals. And once you get in the semi-finals, anything can happen. It's too hard to pick at the start of the year who's really going to win the competition. And that's another reason I stayed here. I could have maybe gone and chased a club that probably I might have thought it won one, but at the end of the day, only one team can win it. And we're certainly going to be in here fighting to win one in the next 4 years. It'd be nice.
So loyalty is obviously pretty important to you in a new age where loyalty is getting less and less. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think that I've proven that over the years, and even with friends and family that I consider myself to be pretty loyal. And I've said it before, loyalty is a bit of a two-way street too. Like the club, a lot of time clubs aren't loyal to players, but I have to thank this club for being so loyal to me. They've certainly looked after me, and this contract, and it hasn't just come overnight. We've been working on it for a number of months, and it's got to where everybody's happy. So they've been just as loyal to me as I've been to them. So I thank them too.
Was there a temptation with this new TV deal coming in, lots more money to sort of hang out and check your value?
Oh, there was a little bit, but I mean, I'll be coming off sort of early 30s, and I think it's just a good time for myself and for the club. Like I said, someone to stand up and sort of be the cornerstone of the club, and and also I'm playing good footy, so my value is probably pretty good at the moment. So I'm pretty happy with the way the contract's turned out.
It's positive for the club going forward. It's a vote of faith in the club.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, I love the club. I want to see it do well. We have a lot of knockers out there, which hurts sometimes, especially when I see day to day how hard everyone here works, and they work their backsides off really, and we deserve better, and we deserve a bit more recognition, I think. And like I said, if we can attract a few more good players and get some better results on the field, I think that'll reflect everywhere.
Paul, here's your chance. Why should players come to the Sharks?
Oh, mate, look, we're no different than any other club. We've obviously haven't played in semi-finals for a few years now, but we get looked after. Our facilities are great. We get regular massages paid for. We don't go without anything, and we've never had dramas in getting paid or anything like that. I mean, we've got a bad reputation out there, and it's just all of it's not true. We get well looked after here, and there's no reason players should not want to come and play for us. We live in probably the best part of Sydney. You look at how many NRL players live around here. There's plenty of them. So I think it's just a perception thing, and like I said, the only way to change that is to win games on the field. And I think we've got a pretty good roster next year, and hopefully the good times can start next year.
Given the style you play, Paul, that physical style, are you confident your body can hold up for 4 more years?
Yeah, I look after myself pretty well, and that's probably one thing. I don't want to come 3 or 4 years time and only playing sort of every second game. So that's something that I did think about, but I look after myself pretty well, and I'm probably heading towards the front row in a couple of years. So I played front row on the weekend for about 50 minutes, and I woke up the next day feeling pretty good. So I think playing 50 or 60 minutes is probably a lot easier than playing the 80 that I play every week. But I'm happy with the way I'm playing at the moment, and the way that Shane wants to use me.
When do you think you will make that move up front?
I don't know. It's probably up to Fleno.
I still really think, while Gal's playing front row in the Test team and in Origin, I think if Petro was fit and available, and some other players available for that thing, Gal will be in the back row. It's just the coach at the moment wants him to play in the front row, and circumstances have got him there. But he'll be in the back row for us for the next, I'd see for the next 2 years. He plays in the middle of the field, can play on the edge, and at least for the next 2 years, I'd say he'd be in the back row for us. And he's got a lot of football in him. He just doesn't. He can cart the ball forward as a front row, but he's got a lot more skill in him than that. And we'll try and keep that going in our team for the next 2 years at least.
Shane, it's a strong message when someone of Gal's stand signs on.
Yeah, 100%. And that's one of the main reasons that we wanted to get this done before Gal goes overseas for the Tri-Nations. He is the core of our club. The last 18 months, the way he's handled himself, he was probably one of the most hated people in the NRL, and Gal knows that. When we played a game at Brisbane last week, not only do New South Wales people love Gal now, Queenslanders even actually love him, the whole of Australia love him. So the way he's handled himself on and off the field has just been a credit to him. So for us to have him as our leader, our captain, our core, will only attract good players to this club. The way he competes out in the field and the way he holds himself off the field is something that we're really proud of as Sharks people. So it's a good message to send to the general public that he's here for 4 years. He's got confidence in the club. He's got confidence in the administration of the club and the direction that we're heading.
You declared a Shark for life, I think, in March last year. Has something happened in those 18 months that it's happening again? Or is there a little doubt?
Yeah, probably not really.
I think he might have been declared a Shark for life because 2 years in the NRL is a long time, and we're at a stage now that Gal's 30, and he's got 4 years in him quite easily. What position he plays is probably the biggest point. And the message that we want to send out there as well is that Gal is the core of our club. We will be here in 4 years' time, and we're here to win a competition, and we're not just here to make up the numbers. And that's why someone like Gal's so important to us. And I know it's against the rules and regulations, but he has received offers from other clubs, and people have tried to poach him, and now he's locked up here for life, so we're happy with that.
Yeah, can you see Todd Carney beside you next week?
Definitely, yeah. Like I've said before, I'm just keen to see him play in the NRL. You know, I think he deserves to play here. He's, 12 months ago, he's the next, probably going to take Darren Lockie's spot in the Test side. And, obviously things haven't gone to plan for him, but I just think he deserves to play in the NRL, and I'd love to see him here.
Where do you see yourself when it comes to Carney? Do you see yourself as a mentor?
Oh, look, I could probably, I think I could help him a little bit. I've, like Shane said, I've had a few issues over the years. I'm probably no angel myself, but I think that, I think it's a bit of a two-way street with Todd. I think that, he probably has to understand who he is, and he's going to be targeted, and, maybe just go home and have some Weet-Bix at the end of the night rather than going to Macca's or something. But it's also the general public and the media, I think, have to lay off him a little bit. I mean, he's in another country at the moment, having a good time, and I don't see what people get out of taking photos and sending them to the paper. He's not doing anything wrong. He hasn't even got a job at the moment, so I just don't see what people get out of that. I really don't. I feel sorry for him. I don't think it's right at all. But mate, if he comes here, I think I could probably help him a little bit.
Having said that, why do you think that he'll be any different at the Sharks? Why do you think your club can do what others haven't been able to?
Well, I think he's probably just got to understand now that this probably could be his last chance. It'd be his third club. He's probably 24, 25 now, and he's probably got to understand that. This is the life that he wants. It's a great life. It's a great lifestyle. He's going to have the opportunity to live in a great area, and he probably just has to understand that he's going to be a target. And like I said, just when he does go out, just be a little bit smarter, and probably need someone with him to just make sure he gets home okay, I think.
Is that you?
Yeah, I'll take him home if he wants.
Where are you in negotiations? Just to keep us in check.
Yeah, Dean, this is about Paul Gallen today, and I appreciate your question, but we won't be answering it. Gal went on there a bit about Todd. We won't be going any further in the Todd. This is about Paul Gallen being a Shark for life. That's another issue, and I'll deal with that. Thanks.